voice to the sky. Oh, liberty. Shout for the free. Let it ring, hear the cry. I'm gonna fight it on out. Fight for you and me. Lift up, lift up. Hear me singing now what we're battling for. Living free and brave now and evermore. On hallowed grounds where our forefathers trod, marching on to the beat of our heart's resolve. We're breaking these chains, oh history's embrace. Rising up, rising up. Standing tall for our rights in the light or the storm. Holding tight to the truth that our spirits are.
Hello, everybody. Not a
a
math
lawyer.
major. If anyone's wondering, he's not a math major. So here we are. Yeah, we know we often forget that there are people that actually join this chat that are dealing with summertime. So you know what? Why not a summer vape in the middle of winter? Why not? So that's why that's
This is
completely
the shit I vape all year round anyway.
it is.
I like
And
it
actually,
'cause
yeah,
it
Bob,
reminds me of summer.
just like, yeah, I mean, kind of, and I knew it'd fall under Bob's stuff, but I figured, why not have a little bit of fun? And plus, we've been,
Yeah.
because winter's all about those rich, decadent, like sweet vapes, like pies, bakeries, all those kind of things. So why, and caramels.
You know,
Maple.
the things that I vape all year round.
Yep, true.
I even when I was vaping that shit on a really hot day, I couldn't vape something like that. It just turned
I
my
mean,
stomach.
So in the summer, I tend to go more with milkshakes and cheesecakes, and in
Yeah,
the
but
winter, I tend to go
even
more with cheesecakes and
even shit like that, because even like milkshakes and cheesecakes are fucking they're thick, And it just weighs too much on me.
delicious.
So
You're a
quickly
shitty stomach.
before I go over chat, I am going to go over the pinned comment and explain it. So, on Conversation Bull City, because last year we had a higher percentage code for the month of March. This year I wanted to do something a little bit different, a little more fun. So, if you order from Bull City, and if you do multiple orders like this, you'll be entered more than once. But use AFL at checkout, and the cards is $75 or more for the months of February and March. That way, there, if you have to order soon, you can't really wait. Or if you want to build a card over time and then order again, or order multiple times. And I would strongly recommend, if you have a $150 order, it's free shipping either way. Just order two
Split it into
75s, you
two.
get 2 chances. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So, because it's not limited per person, it is limited per order. And if it's over $75 using the AFL, it will be entered in. The drawing will happen here, but the drawing will be just 1 through however many orders there are. And then, if the winner is willing to let us know who it is, we can put it up on the website and let people know who won. But if not, and they want to stay anonymous, they can. It's just the point of you win possibly more than you put into it. Pretty nice little winning. I wouldn't mind winning like that. Just ordering something and getting more credit back. I thought
Absolutely.
that was my idea.
You're getting your stuff anyway. You're getting the free shipping because you're paying over that price to get free shipping anyway, which is what most people do. They'll say, "Oh, I'm $10 away. I can order something else to get over this."
Well, now
thing."
shipping's over $25 anyway, but the 75 is so they get a few bigger orders in, and maybe we can get some of those people that have been so used to ordering from Noms, they'll give them a chance to make some orders for their, base concentrates that aren't available at Bull City and get them in. And because the workaround is there, but it's a little bit more complicated. So at this time, I mean, maybe it could help you out. And in the end, maybe you might get a whole other big order in later for free. So why not?
It's poop.
Oop. All right, so who do we got in here? We got Echo Dub. Lady Liberty technically won, but we don't count her.
Hold on. Before you do that, Bob,
She's not real.
good
So-
luck. Do not let the bottle beat you.
Huh?
He's fighting with a flavor art bottle. You didn't notice that?
Oh,
I hate
yeah,
those bottles.
I do too. I've got big bottles of Polar Blast, but since I won these, I figured I might as well use it. So it was just sitting there. So I had to open it for the first time. Oh,
I hate pulling out that stupid tabby thing. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh,
I was watching him struggle, so I said, "Good luck.
You
Don't
just
let it beat
squeeze
you."
this.
They should come with an actual instruction in the book, paper in there explaining how to open them, because first time you ever open one, if you've never done it, trust me, talk to someone who has. Don't just rip at it and reef on it because it's a pain.
Look at my fucking thumb, and I opened it properly. It's bullshit. Should not injure me. I was sitting here the one night trying to fucking rip it off with pliers because I didn't know
that actually works. Needle nose works if you pull it. Yeah, I popped one of them off with pliers the first time. Yep. One of the ones Tam sent me once.
Because it doesn't tell you anywhere on the bottle, squeeze here to open.
All right, Tim,
it's easy when you know how.
What did you do to your head?
Me?
Oh, yeah. What's going on in the middle of your
I
head?
hit it again.
Ow. That looks... Sharon, stop it. Stop using the club.
Up underneath the truck door open.
Oh.
Nice shot, Sharon.
Hard enough to shut the fucking door.
Like, you leaned down when you were getting your chip, which, by the way, rude, use your chair. And I saw your head and I was like, shit, what did you do? That looks bad.
Yeah, it hurt. I probably had a concussion.
I did that once underneath when I was a teenager. I stood up underneath a tow truck, right, and hit the hook on the top of my head, and it looked just like that. I had hair, but you could see the blood pool just like that, right in that spot. It's like, it was bad.
My dad did it on his forehead. He was putting my bag in the trunk, and he slammed his forehead into the trunk.
That was probably the closest to actually being knocked out cold that I ever got. I was dizzy for a while.
Being the wonderful daughter I am, I did laugh, by the way. Just
bent down to pick something up, and guy that had the door open stood up.
When I was younger, I used to cut my hair really short. You know, it was literally just a little bit longer than Steven's there. I actually had hair, so it was
fucking rude.
But but
I have to keep my
it would be outside all the time, and I got fucking sunburnt on my head. It was some of the worst shit. I had like bubbles on my head from getting so bad sunburnt. It's terrible.
Should never take it back without bubbles. Bubbles, come here.
You know, Bubbles blows nice.
Buster Bell said he can see how they might be a bit complex for Bob to figure out.
Buster, who the fuck asked you? Okay, because I didn't.
Well, it's not a math question, thank God, but
yeah. Thankfully.
Yeah, you got to push up, down, left, right, B.
Left, right, yep. You got to use the original cheat code.
Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to this. Lady Liberty for a fake first. Echo Dub for the real first. Buster Bell in for second. And then...
They only trip on welders, Rocky. They don't actually...
Rocky took third. All right, there we go. Kim C. Still rounding out the podium. And then Stephen L. finishes it.
I made it in there.
Yep, you made it in there. Tony Laura. Hey, Tony. Not a lot tonight. I expected it. Plus, being Melons, you know, it's middle of winter. A lot of people don't give a crap. But I figured we'd do something fun for the Australians and the New Zealanders out here that are in here almost every week. Or at least in the replay at the very least. So.
I cheated. I made something that wasn't melons at all.
That's fine.
Do we need to catch AVS later so we can be like, oh, hey, I'm having my next injection. Are we supposed to be on your show next week?
Don't say that. You know what'll happen. They're going to say yes. She always says this stuff, and then she starts something she can't finish. Yep.
I'm not the only one that struggled with them, Buster. Okay?
Yeah, they're not good, huh?
I just did it publicly, so. Yo, that is... I should not have knuckled that.
There it goes. That's vaping better now. It has a not dead battery. All right, so we'll start off on these. We're going to start off with someone from that neck of the woods. We got Gurk Melon. Gurk Melon. That sounds dirty somehow to me. AFL melon recipes. African horn cucumber wonder flavors at 1%. unique flavor. Don't know if it tastes like the real thing, but I will tell you it is different.
Hey, Tim, you want to tell us who the recipe is by? Because you didn't actually say that.
It's by Echo Dub.
Okay, I said must be Echo Dub, but you didn't answer.
That's because
I
you
knew
said
was
it.
Echo Dub
I
as soon as you
would-
used
I
African
would-
horned cucumber.
I would have said it was Echo Dub, but then when you asked, I decided to delete that until later. Creamy Greek yogurt from Mullenberry at 2.5. Cucumber from Cap at 2. EM 10% at 1. Okay, this is getting interesting. Watermelon Clear from LA at 0.5 and Wild Melon Floravora at 0.5. Happy you use that flavor. That is a very potent flavor. Can be used as a one shot if you really want.
Oh, it's fucking
Picture's
delicious.
amazing.
I'm
Fucking
trying to.
delicious
Okay,
as
let's
a
think our way
one-shot.
through this one a little bit. African horned cucumber kind of fits into this wild melon, watermelon, whatever. It really does.
That'll work perfect.
The creamy Greek yogurt, adding a little bit of that. There's a little bit of funk to that. So adding like a creamy funk that would actually really make sense of the cucumber. The EM.
Just smoothing out the edges.
Just, I think at that 1%, yeah, I'd say smoothing out the edges. I'm thinking.
It's watermelon clear can get pretty harsh.
True.
He's only using
True.
it at 0.5%, but I can still see it bringing an edge.
That's true. Okay, we might have some answers on here. Gurk. Cucumber spelled gherkin. Gurke.
Jerk, my
See,
gherkin.
they're just called gherkins here. Oh.
Yeah.
Melon is a melon spelled melon. Melon. Whatever.
Melanoma.
So yeah, sounds melanoma. Yeah, it's a skin disease now.
That's what
I'm not.
That's melanoma. This is
I really-
melanoma.
I like this. I really like African horned cucumber. It is a unique flavor, as it's a melon flavor with a cucumber. It is. It kind of is. That's why I said that. It actually does fit. I paired it with some tiny amount of watermelon and wild melon. Yep. A tiny amount of wild melon will still punch though. I boosted the cucumber aspect with Cap cucumber and threw in some Greek yogurt. Yep. That's what I was thinking, almost like a cucumber salad, which I just had today. It's nice, but slightly floral recipe. It needs the EM to counter that little bit. See there, you put it in there exactly what it's for. I wanted to try and figure it out first. Creep factor and cool factor, kind of like both 9s or so here. That's a scary ass cucumber trying to eat a melon. Like that looks like something belongs in like, you know, a Texas yard during Halloween season. I think that Steven would be okay with that.
Looks like something that would try to attack you walking to your car in Australia.
You know what? It's probably a real picture and we don't realize it. It probably is
Yep.
something trying to attack you in Australia anyway to your car.
I
I like
they did
this.
use the emu war over there.
Echo Dub. As
They tell me what it's
usual,
like
this
to
is
gamble.
very interesting. May actually have to dig everything out and fix this once I can get to all my flavorings. I am tied off my flavorings because we did lose some chickens this week. Something attacked the chicken coop. And the chickens that are left are hiding on the other side of the chicken coop and okay, but I got them a new coop coming for outside because there's going to be less of them. I can keep them right outside the door. I just feel safer with them there. So that's
Never had
the
a
first
chicken
part of
coop.
that is sitting right in front of my office door, unfortunately. So, yeah.
Yep.
Which would stop me
Can't
from
even
getting a
use
couple
the
of these
ice
flavors.
maker or the espresso machine now.
For like
he gets these
a
things
couple
for us to
days.
use, and then he freaking blocks us from using it.
You got your espresso machine in?
Screw you, Bob.
That's it. We are stopping at Walmart Monday, and we are seeing if they still have that goddamn espresso machine just to fucking piss off Bob.
I tried to go the other day and you said no.
Well, I hope you guys can finally get your espresso machine that you've been talking about for months.
I almost got a second one. That's the scary part. I really don't need it in here. It was just to aggravate Bob because, you know, Bob's a butt.
Go fuck yourself. I'm taking purple plum out of here just because.
Winter melon hig? I'm thinking? Hig?
Higgy.
Hig? Higgy? Higgy?
Sure.
Higgy? Not really sure. They only got 2 G's, so I think Higgy might be right. If Rocky's
Paul's not here, so
here,
I'm
he can
being
listen.
our resident linguist.
Oh, we're screwed. Okay, by Rocky Tooney here, we got candied mango from Cap at 2.5. I like this. That was something I haven't seen used in a while. Got lemon sour type SSA at 0.5, adding just a little zing. Polar Blast
Rocky
FA
said
at
no.
0.5. Notes, okay, notes at the bottom. All right.
Can't fucking read.
Polar Blast FA at 0.5. Okay, get a little coolant. Strawberry Kiwi from Flavor West at 1.6. Super Sweet from Cap at 0.4, which is higher than Rocky's usual 0.25. Sweet Watermelon SSA at 3. And Wintergreen from Flavora at 1.
Question, Rocky, before Tim goes on here. How big of a proponent is that strawberry kiwi in this mix?
Can't
I
remember
fucking
how.
hate that flavor. It's literally one of the only, that and hard candy are the only 2 flavors I hate from Flavor West. But everything else here looks incredible.
What happened to my damn?
That picture is interesting. Create a cozy ritual while you embrace the vibes of winter in this joyful winter melon recipe. This delightful blend harmoniously blends the refreshing taste of sweet watermelon and candy mango and a tangy zest of strawberry kiwi and a hint of sour lemon. The subtle cooling touch of wintergreen rounds out this invigorating mix, making it the perfect vape for those chilly days. For those who enjoy a good dose of higgy or hygge during the winter months, dive into this fruity symphony and let the warmth of the winter flavors envelop your senses. I've never heard of a winter melon mix before. That's interesting. I'll give you this.
I'm all for it. Not much. It's low there, Bob. Okay. So I can just take it out.
That is interesting.
He said he put the punctuation or the pronunciation. He said punctuation, but pronunciation above the picture. So look above
there it
the
is.
picture.
Winter melon hygiene, but Hyoga. What?
Hyoga.
Hyoga. How's that Hyoga? Where's
Sounds
the
like
O?
something I'd hear in Street Fighter.
Where's the O?
Hyoga.
Where's the O? Hyoga.
Round 2, fight.
Okay, I gotta know where this
Hyoga.
comes from. I gotta know where this comes from because
Hyoga.
that is interesting. I know it sounds like, something in Dragon Ball Z or something, don't it? Interesting.
Take a flop.
Hey, Poppy.
Flopperoni.
Bob.
Interesting mix. I'll give you 2 in a row that are not your typical winter, mixes.
Thanks for
Man,
looking that up.
guys,
Thanks for looking that up, Duchess. That's really why I'm here too, Echo. Thank you.
I noticed, Echo, that you have been starting to pull the Rocky and putting in those really weirdly named crap friggin' recipes. Yep, I see it.
I'm gonna
Keep it
start
up, guys.
I'm gonna start putting my entire notes and name of my recipe in a different language. I'm gonna use Google Translate. I'm gonna
It'll be
type the whole
simple.
thing
I'll
out,
be like,
put it
Bob,
in,
read it.
2 syllables, not 3, Tim.
and then I'm just not gonna show up. Put out like 12 recipes.
Hyoga.
Hyoga.
Still, like the ooh part is just weird.
Huga.
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 Okay. Still different. Definitely different. Okay, here's another one from Echo Dub. Tony Melanie. Melon recipes, #AFL. Okay, let's see what we got here. Honeydew melon from Cap. Good melon. 3%. Meringue from FA at 1. Nectar peach from Mullenberry 1.5. Okay, I'm liking this. The rosemary raw, just a drop. DSO is just a drop. Super sweet from Cap at 0.5. And sweet cream from VTA at 1.5. Give me a creamy, actually that nectar peach and that honeydew melon does sound like a really good combo. It really does. Okay, so we got Tony Melanie is a cool guy that talks you into vaping. He's the one who talks you into loving melons, the sweet ones, the juicy ones. And he's adding some nectar peach to cream it and cream to it. Be cool,
I
like
love
Tony
juicy
Melanie.
melons.
Oh, what the actual? I'll say so. Tony Melanie is a version of Breaking Bad, maybe.
Yeah, I see the RV there.
I see the
just
RV.
Just got done cooking meth.
He just got done cooking
Blue
them.
meth.
No, this is melon meth. This is melon
Oh, so it's green meth.
green meth.
That's what I was
Or
gonna
pink
say.
meth or pink meth. I'm not really sure.
We're all pink.
Maybe
on
What
the
it's
the
inside.
orange.
actual?
It
What
looks
the?
orange.
What is? What that is? That is
It's all pink on the inside.
different. It's like a. This guy's into lucha, but weirdly, it's like what the fuck. All right,
Is that Rey
I gotta-
Mysterio Jr.?
and
Kinda cosplay as a watermelon?
it'd be better than Junior. Have you seen him? Oh god.
No.
Yeah, his son is
Crazy?
no very. He decided to go bad, but trailer trash looking bad. Like
Oh,
he's
what
supposed to
the
be like
fuck?
the Eddie Guerrero bad, but he looks more like
Yeah.
mullet slash
So-
like trailer
Why?
trash guy. I don't know.
He
what's
grew
up.
out the Eddie Guerrero mullet and mustache, and he mocks everything Eddie Guerrero used to do, and he's just a stupid little bitch.
I
Why?
can't
Rey,
get back. I
Rey
can't get back.
Mysterio used to be the shit. I used to
Oh, he
love
got- he
watching
got
his
in a whole
matches.
big-
Ray, though, this is
He
his
was
son
everywhere.
Dominic.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Ray and his son had this. They started out together, but then he tried to do some Ray stuff, and he was too big for it. Okay, starters 6'19" when you're like tall doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So I think he went his own route, which made sense. But he did the whole thing where him and his dad got into it, and they're supposed to be on screen. They're rivals, and yeah, it's just really weird, really weird. And he's Dirty Dom now, so it's messed up.
That's fucked.
And I'll go over mine because when she goes over hers, I'll explain what hers tastes like because I don't want vaping it. So I went the opposite route as everybody has tonight so far. I went easy, flavorful melon recipe. Made something a little different, but yet really tasty. Using very commonly known, well, tasty mixes, but I'll talk about that later. Double watermelon SSA at 2%. Super sweet cap at 0.5. Watermelon yellow for Wonder Flavors at 2. That's kind of bringing it all together. And the wild melon flavora at 1.5. Because I tried using double and the wild together before, and there's always something that's just kind of like at this gap. And this yellow covers that gap. And as I said down here, did this melon combination in easy fashion using the medium percentages to show how easy it is to create a delicious mix. Easy yet not boring, flavorful mix, nice and easy. And it's just literally mixed melons. It's got a little more juicy than just a bowl of it because that SSA double watermelon is a little more on the juicy side. But yeah, it's just a nice mixed melon mix, and it's quite tasty actually.
Dude, adding yellow watermelon to any like candied watermelon flavor. It just
And
works
that's a
amazing.
little bit on the candied side. It's like a juicy. Like,
It's
but
it's
it
mixed
kind of
between juicy and candy.
it bridges the gap between that wild melon, which is really bright, and this more like savory, like double watermelon juice. And that's the richer one of the two. The other double watermelon can be subbed here for the same percentage. It just won't be quite as punchy. The double watermelon SSA is a little punchier than the cap. They're both
It's
good. though.
stronger. It's much stronger.
Yeah, stronger.
You'd have
But
to push
this
the cap
is just
to
a
like 3.
simple way to mix it. And I want to make it simple because we are still trying to do a few simple recipes every now and then. We've got new mixers into this realm, and we want to still make a few that are easy for them to make. And just show them that they can be easy to make. There are easy mixes, but you got to use good flavorings to do it. So it's important to research.
Yellow
then-
watermelon is a real watermelon. I
Mhm.
want to buy it. I've never had one.
I
wanna
haven't
get
either,
one.
so I don't know if it actually tastes anything like it.
That's what I want to see. That's why I want to get one.
I mean, we did find yellow kiwi, golden kiwis, and we did try those and compare those
And we-
to that flavor.
And we can tell you the golden
It was
kiwis we
off.
have. The golden kiwis, the golden kiwi and yellow kiwi we got, they're not accurate. They're delicious flavors. They're not accurate to it with the right
Yeah.
profile.
The flavors are
From-
delicious. The fruit is delicious, but it's the flavor is not accurate.
Tim, from what I read, that a yellow watermelon actually tastes like, I think Wonder Flavors got very close to it.
They do good with a lot of those weird things like that. And
There's
I know
definitely some rind in there, Rocky.
yeah, there's definitely a little bit of rind. There is, but it's like rind in almost a way. It's almost cantaloupe. That's kind of the rind
Yeah.
I get, is almost like cantaloupe rind. Because cantaloupe's a little rindy of a flavor, in my opinion. The real thing is a little rindy.
It's just gross.
But Lady Liberty has at least one. I think she has two.
No, I only have one.
Oh, you just have one? Okay.
All right. So here's the thing. I'm not a fan of watermelon. Or any melons. I don't eat melons. I don't want to vape melons. I don't drink melon stuff. So
Missing
I was
out.
just going to throw together this simple little watermelon lemonade. And I was just not going to mix it because I wasn't going to vape it. So, but Tim asked me to vape it so he could mix it so he could vape it rather. So I made a watermelon lemonade. Double watermelon SSA at 2, lemonade flavor at 3, super sweet Perlum at 1/2, because even if I was vaping it, I like my lemonades less sweet than my normal vape. Watermelon Perillum at 4, zesty lemon cap at 1, and there she be. And Tim took it out there and started vaping it, so he'll let you know how it tastes.
There is a watermelon here, watermelon aspect to it. It's not as watermelony as I expected it to, because that zesty lemon really does cut through like it's supposed to and gives you that like tartness and kind of a little bit of throat hit like it's supposed to. But it's really definitely a lemonade, and there is a watermelon. Like the more you vape of it, the more it saturates you with the watermelon. Well, your first few pulls, it just tastes lemonade. That's it. That's all you taste is the lemonade. And then as it kind of saturates your mouth, you start to get that juicy watermelon, and it kind of almost makes your mouth water. Actually, pretty damn good. You did all right with this
I
one.
don't use 100 flavors in every recipe I mix, Duchess. And I'm still working on simple recipes because we have beginners coming in. So we're trying to help them out.
But this is good.
Yeah. All right.
Bobby
watermelon.
cream to soda. Got it.
Yep. Watermelon cream soda. Sounded like a good combination.
I just heard
Testing it out right here, right now. Just re-wicked, so it's fresh cotton. I'm gonna break it in a bit. Cream soda, real flavor, 1%. The super concentrated version. Cream soda from Swaggy at 2. Dragon fruit from Swaggy at 1. Polar Blast at 1/2. 1/4% of super sweet. 1% SSA sweet watermelon. I find this one to be more just straight watermelon juice. So I wanted to use that in here. And then I mixed it with the yellow watermelon at 1%. Just to, I find there's almost like a creamy aspect to that yellow watermelon. So I think it'll mix perfectly with the cream soda. And so far, it's really good.
That dragon fruit kind of almost brings that tropical vibe to it too.
Yep, absolutely.
That's got a little.
Helps.
That dragon fruit definitely has a little pineapple-ish taste to it.
Helps juice it up too. And then we get a picture. Nice little watermelon cream soda. Really like that picture. I want that fucking drink.
The drink looks great. The
delicious.
watermelons in the back look a little funky, but
Yeah, they do. Almost like candy, artificial.
yep.
And then you get Mumford and Sons Little Lion Man.
Oh, crap.
Then we have watermelon blackberry plum. Saw somebody post a picture of a commercial juice this week. I think it was somebody in Brad's group. And that was what it was, watermelon blackberry plum. So I said, it sounds like an interesting combination. I'm going to try to mix that. So I did. I went blackberry flavor west at 3. Sweet and coolant taste. I did my normal coolant stuff here. Low though. I only put 1/4 of each in. Jacote plum from FA at 1. I took this out, so we're just gonna ignore that for now. 1/4% super sweet and 3.5% of watermelon red summer from FA. And I mixed it up. I will test it and let you know. That's the picture. And This Cold by John Frusciante. And then I'll also show you this one. I don't have to completely go over it, but I actually mixed this up. I changed the coolant around a little bit. I raised it and I switched out super sweet for VSO sweet. And that's actually what's in my MTL RTA right now. But it's a fantastic watermelon lemonade. It's different than any other watermelon lemonade. Buddha's Hand at 0.4, Dragon Fruit at 1, Lemon Round Candy 1-on-1 at 1, Summertime Lemonade Wonder Flavors at 3, Perillum Watermelon at 3, and Watermelon Yellow from Wonder Flavors at 1.5. And there's
Someone likes watermelon yellow.
No, I fucking love it. I'm telling you, it's one of my favorite flavors. Delicious. But yeah, there you
That
go.
was quick, Tim.
Well, I thought he wanted something. You know what he wanted? Me pet his head.
Lay down.
No, I pet his head and he instantly laid down. He's right there on the other side of the gate. That's all he wanted.
Hey there, Mr. Herbert.
That's because Kerplop daughter wants to know why you sound like
You're wrong.
Chris from Family Guy. All answers are acceptable.
Yep, I do.
Oh, now I can't hear nothing but that. It's fucking me
Not
up.
quite.
I love the dragon picture. Where'd you get it? Just
Fucking
internet search.
AI, I just told it to make it on Copilot.
Would you
It's
put
Yeah,
in
like-
an orange
now
dragon?
I can't see what you're watching on YouTube on your TV because I was trying to figure it out.
No, it's a blank screen now.
It's like, what's Steven watch on YouTube? Let's check this out. Can't quite make it out.
No, it's a picture from a recipe I made today.
Oh, cool. Like,
Shut up.
Picture and recipe. Oh, what recipe is this now? Is it
You have to
on
pull it up,
ELR?
pull it up. Yeah, it's on there.
Watermelon cream soda came out good.
There's one from Steve-O here too that I didn't see before. You didn't hashtag it, did you? Nope.
No, because it wasn't a melon.
What an
recipe.
asshole.
Like, well,
Oh,
it
okay.
changes there. You can use it, mine. I just don't. If it ain't strictly like by theme, then I don't even bother putting a hashtag on it.
Okay.
You can
This
still
means
use
that-
them. I don't care.
No worries.
uh-oh.
That's such a good combo.
Rocky's putting Reddit links in here.
Oh, it has to do with Family Guy though.
Okay.
Oh, I was
Fuck
just
yeah.
trying to use the hashtags, but you haven't hashtagged in a while. I have to look up Steven.
No, yeah.
You want to know why I took out the plum purple buster? Because I got all my flavors out before jumping in Zoom. Sat down here, went to mix the recipe, was halfway through mixing the recipe, came to plum purple and was like, fuck, I never grabbed that. And I have a Wonder Flavors tub that probably has almost every Wonder Flavors flavor in there. Most of them are the 10 ml bottles, and I know the purple plum is a 10 ml bottle. So finding that in there is gonna take me like a fucking hour.
Plum purple,
So I
so
said,
nice.
fuck that.
So
It is. But I'm happy I took it out because it's working really good. Just with the Jacote, because I didn't want too much plum. And plum purple's good, but it has a skin note to me. And I don't think I want that in here. So we're just gonna completely remove that from the recipe.
Orange Dragon by Stephen L.
AKA Buster, he was just being lazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yo, I literally didn't mix up Cassie's corner bubble gum. I have all the stuff here now to mix it because I ran out of nicotine and my nic is in my freezer. And I just didn't want to dig for it and pull it out. So I literally Literally didn't mix anything all week.
Right, Steven, your recipe is up, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna put some Polar Blast with this, but I changed my mind and put vanilla swirl with it. But anyway, it's you don't get all these dead messages.
That's really a nice big fuck you to Bob. Appreciate
Yeah, it is.
that, Steven.
Well, I figured you'd appreciate that. So, blood orange Flora at 1.5, fresh guava cap at 2, lemon drop cap at 2, sweetness 1, and then vanilla swirl TPA at 2. It's pretty good. It's not bad. I started to put tangerine and all this other shit with it to try to bring the orange out more, but I figured, I usually overboard stuff, so I'll just try to keep it simple.
That is one of the cooler orange dragons I've ever seen, though. I will give it that. That's a cool picture. Like, usually an orange dragon looks kind of cheesy. That one looks actually pretty badass. Yeah, I like that.
I said that earlier, but then I realized I was muted, and then I forgot to re-say it when you guys were done talking. So
There's a whole bunch of them in there.
oops.
Yeah, that's another reason why I took out the Wonder flavors after thinking about it. It was a commercial recipe, and even though I've never tried that commercial recipe, I was still trying to emulate it. So I wanted to go with flavor companies that a commercial company would more than likely use. So Flavor Art and Flavor West is
I don't
what
have Royal
decided
Orange.
upon.
Get that one.
Oh, Royal Orange is delicious.
In other words, Bob's looking
Orange
for more
juice.
excuses to validate himself. Got it.
Oh, it works well. It's delicious.
Wild
Happy with it.
watermelon live licks. I mixed this before. All Flavora from Rocky. Banana
Hey,
Flavora at 0.6. Candy roll Flavora at 0.2. Marshmallow vanilla Flavora at 0.6. Pineapple Flavora at 0.6. Sweetness Flavora at 0.4. Watermelon Flavora at 2.4. And of course, wild melon Flavora at 0.2. I could see him using it low in this because it looks like this is a pretty smooth mix. And you turn that up too much, it's going to just blow it out of the water, make it into something completely different.
I just
So
think
hard
it's
for me to
great
use it.
how so many people use that wild melon that you wanted to use, but you can't get to it right now, so you can't make your mix.
Yeah, it's
It
kind of
just-
irritating me because I know my mix, I know it's going to be good. And you're using those percentages and all those flavors. And I know that yellow is going to pull them together. I know it. I'm not questioning it. I know them flavors too well.
Hey, Fitty.
But I got to get in there and get them. But I got to dig through all the chicken coop parts, which I took apart and went to go put together and realized I need the other one in order to put together because there's a hole in the side. It wouldn't do me any good anyway.
Yeah, so he got this little box to put them in while we're waiting for the coop to get here because it was going to come in sooner. And then it got here and he realized it was just an addition to the coop, so he couldn't use it.
It's an add-on that goes to the end hole, so it actually lengthens it. So, but the good thing is it makes the coop bigger.
In other words, these two little tiny chickens are going to have like a castle, basically. Lazy little
Really?
freeloaders.
Really
that
pushed it there, Rocky.
wild melon for me is definitely like up there, and then the double watermelons are the others that are my favorites. Although yes, that Perlum is really nice in a juice mix, and so is the other one that you used, Steven. What was it you used? You, Steven, or you, Bob, that used the one for the no,
Sweet
you used it, Bob.
watermelon.
Yeah, sweet watermelon.
watermelon.
It's more like almost, it's a little watery on the watery side of flavor, but it's definitely got like a fluid, like liquidiness to it. Deuces Wild by Rocky Tooney. Double apple cap at 4%, and wild melon from Flavora 0.33. Super sweet
He
at
really
half.
pushed it. He said I once pushed the wild melon.
Yeah, push
He
it all the
really
way,
pushed that.
0.33.
Good damn.
I can see it though. If you're not really, that is a little bit of a throaty flavor, actually. It really
Yeah.
is. But man,
If
is
you-
it good.
If you like that flavor though, I'm not fucking with you. Mix it up 3%. You don't even need
Right
sweetener.
there, I got it where it
but
works
you can
for
add
me.
sweetener to it and just mix it like that. Just single flavor that shit. It's fucking delicious.
That is a good single flavor. Yep. I feel the same way about their what is it? The mango pineapple passion. Another one I can just, put some sweetener to it and I'm good.
I'm not as high on that one. I basically just get all mango. I lose the pineapple and the passion fruit there.
I get a little good balance of the three, but taste is subjective. And if you're sensitive to one of those flavors, it's going to punch up. And mangoes.
Mango lately is, for some reason, even if I use it low in a mix, it stands out above everything else.
See, mango is disgusting.
Speaking of mango, okay, so my sugars were a little too high this morning after last night's dinner. So I couldn't have it, and it made me so mad. You ever have the like mangoes that's actually the whole mango and it's just kind of cut up and it's supposed to be have these peel layers on it? You can peel them apart.
Yeah. That's, that's how I eat my mangoes every day.
Yeah, but this is like one in a bag that's candied, semi-candied. I don't know what it's, I forgot the name of what it's called, but the daughter of the guy I work for brought one home today and she opened it up fresh right in front of me and it's like, my sugars were high this morning. I don't know whether I don't have my tester on me. So I didn't try it, but damn, it was hard because that smelled delicious. I may have to get one of them.
Tim, right here, I'm going to put it in our chat. Those are fucking incredible. I bought the sour mango and the sour grapes, and they're so good. They're frozen, and they have citric acid on them, so they're sour, and they're fucking delicious. Fruit Riot. Put it in YouTube.
I think it was called, it's mango peelers is what it's called. Is the stuff that she had today. Oh my God, did that smell good.
I told you, go ahead and get some, Tim. I mean, according to, if you watch Reels by Stoner Gump, you'll know this. It enhances your space travels. Mango does.
Yeah,
because of the terpenes in it.
My father told me that that's what he always ate when he was in Nam. They always had a munchie whenever they smoked, and he said mango was a big one.
Mango or chocolate, because it releases endorphins, will help enhance your elevation as well. Just some fun facts thrown out there for you. Hey, James Rivera.
I think pineapple works too, Cassie.
There you go. If they're as good as they looked,
I'm working
and
on
they
it.
smelled, might have to get some of them. They were pretty damn good. They smelled like amazing.
I have those.
That looked and smelled amazing. Just my sugars were so high this morning, I didn't dare take the chance.
Tim,
oh wait, Hungry Hippo, there's more.
Tim, the outer part that you peel off, it's edible, but it's like fucking chewing on rubber.
Hungry Hippo,
just throw that away.
The chocolate series is far from over. Yeah, you're supposed to peel the outsides.
Yeah, but you can eat it.
Oh yeah, it dissolves anyway. Even when you peel it, you're eating it from the inside out, but you still eat it. Yeah. But they actually had a problem today, and it melted a little bit because they had it on the dash of the truck on the way home. Because it went out shopping and brought it back.
Hanky.
Hey,
that was creepy. I can do it better.
James.
Hi, Hanky.
There you go. That's better. You caught up on the chocolate series. But again, I have mentioned this like on Benny's show the other day, but Tuesday we are taking a break from chocolates because we have 3 SSAs that are new from Bull City, and we have the 2 medicine flowers. We're going to be doing those this week and taking a little bit of a break.
Give her a break, plus get these done while they're still fresh. Yeah. I think Fiddy's the one that said that the medicine flowers aren't even on their site yet. So these will be a little bit preemptive, actually.
Yeah,
I will say
said that he has single flavor tested them and they're both good. So
they smelled good when I mixed them. I will say that for sure. They really did.
I mean, I know that the huckleberry tastes good. It's just super strong. It takes over everything if you're not careful. So
if you're going for a secondary flavor, don't use it at 0.5. It's no longer a secondary flavor. It becomes a primary.
There were 3 of them, Buster.
Exotic. There's
champagne.
There's like a strawberry jam Juliet thing or whatever, and then there's a strawberry champagne, and then the third one's exotic. They
just
all
exotic.
Also, yeah, it's just called exotic, and I don't know.
We haven't tried it yet.
I'm trying. It smells really good. They all smelled really good. They would have actually fit in today's shot.
is Tim says he wants to try to get them done early and record on by Monday, and then he procrastinates, and then we don't single flavor test like all of them and take our notes until Tuesday morning, and then whip out the recording.
Yo, fucking SSA releases new flavors like every week.
No, the truth is, the last 3 weeks, one of us is at a doctor's appointment every single Monday.
You mean like this coming Monday?
I hate you.
Tim's like, fuck, I forgot about that. You didn't tell me about that one.
I'm all
We've only
set.
heard us discussing it.
I'm all set until next month, but nope, not her.
Hi, Funky Monk.
Hey, Buster. Hey, Buster.
Funky Monk.
Yeah, because that callus, I have to go to wound care like every 2 weeks to get it checked until it's
Tim.
taken care of.
Give her a lunchbox, pack her a lunch, and push her out the door.
You have to do it like 12 hours ahead of time. It's a long ways from here to that hospital, and she don't have a license. So
That's okay.
Yeah.
Hitchhike.
Hitchhike.
I ripped it.
I know
don't
you
say
still
the
have
M
the thumb.
word.
M word.
Ass, grass, or cash.
Wait a
No
minute, which one
rides
is
for
it for
free.
Monday? Is this the
Oh.
stabby eye thing? What one's this one, Monday?
No, that's Friday. Monday
Oh.
is my wound care appointment for my foot.
Take
Yeah,
it.
Stop
Screw
getting
you.
so many
Cassie.
damn ailments. It's hard to keep up.
All
Take your
right.
broomstick, Cassie. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I said screw you, Hanky.
Leviosa.
Yeah, I have a bunch of appointments
Leviosa.
this week. I've got 2. I gotta go and have my foot checked. Knock on wood, the hole is getting smaller again now that I have my insulin.
It is getting smaller. I take care of it. So.
And yeah, Tim's
That's
been
what she
taking
said.
care of it for me. Huh?
So that's what she said.
Hole's getting smaller. That's what she said.
Anyway,
Sure.
and then Friday, I have my next appointment to get punched in the eyeball
Yes.
with a needle.
Which means it's right before Saturday.
See what I'm thinking?
Exactly. So if I am not on the show next week, it's because my eye is just bothering me way too much, and I don't want to.
So my theory, here's my theory. Okay. Last time they said you might need shots in the other eye, so this week they're gonna go in and go, let's just do both.
Yep. Both
If
at
they do
once.
that, I will definitely not be on the show Saturday because I will be just leaking fluids.
No,
from
we
my
had the
eyes
perfect plan. We had the
constantly. I will
perfect
be-
plan.
It's not like you have
No,
to
stop,
drive home,
stop,
so
Bob,
you'll be
Bob,
alright.
Bob, we got the perfect plan. You get both eyes done. I turn around, face her the opposite direction, and start the show. She won't know the difference.
No.
Except that I'll be able to. I can see enough to know that I'm not facing the screen. You fucking dipshit.
Not if they
she'll be
give you-
fake reading
not if they
chat.
give you
She'll be
dual
like, "Oh, hi,
iPads."
Rocky.
Now,
Oh,
if they give
hi,
you 2
Rocky.
iPads,
They don't give you an iPad for 1 shot. What makes you think they're gonna give you one for 2?
let
Tim,
me
you
talk to them.
have
For,
your-
let me
you
give
have
them
your
5 minutes. Give me
iPads.
5 minutes with your doctor. You'll get 2 iPads. I'll explain what's going on. I'll give them the link to the show. They'll do it. Don't worry about it.
I'm
It's
sure I
not
can
as-
find some on Amazon for you. Let's go.
It's not as bad as it sounds. I mean, they numb your eyes so you don't feel it for like a good hour to 2 hours afterward. It just my eye was so swollen and it was bruised, and just because of like the pain, it was just red and leaky for like a day. And then it started feeling better. Like, but whatever.
Or if you want the cool skull and bones one, be real badass. There's that one.
Don't worry. Bobby's looking out for you.
Yep, I gotcha. Got you covered. Oh
I
shit! You
haven't
can
had to
get
wear an eye
24.
patch since I got poked
You
in
can
the eye
get
by
a
two
24
fucking
pack for
roosters.
$8.99. That's a good deal. Shit.
Bob's gonna send a bunch of eye patches to you, Hundo. iPads. iPads. Look at that. Bob's willing to buy you multiple iPads.
Yeah, here. This is the
Listen,
best deal
you
I
don't
found.
have much of a place to say anything to me right now because I'm still pissed at you, so you shut up.
Who?
You.
What'd I do?
Yes. You kept punching me last night in the head.
Jerry,
Why do you think I
Jerry,
didn't sleep?
Jerry.
Punching your head. How to do that? You turned the opposite way and pushed everything off the table.
Because you put your hand under your pillow when you're sleeping, and the way that it's set up now, My head is directly on the other side of that where you put your hand, and you kept punching me in the back of the fucking head. And that's because I rolled over because you punched me in the forehead, and I got pissed and almost knocked you the fuck out with a frying pan.
Sure, it was me, not the bunny.
Sweet, that wasn't my fault.
He wasn't
and we
out
won-
anymore, Tim.
And people wonder why your doctor beats the shit out of you, punches you in the eye. The one, the therapist that
it's the
watches
new
the show
couch.
must be
Okay.
reporting back to your eye doctor.
I'm going to go over Rocky's recipe, but it made me think of something I got to mention afterwards. But yes, here goes Rocky's recipe. Pickleback shot. It's got
Fuck you, Rocky.
bourbon Flavora at 1, Kentucky bourbon TPA at 2, Culata TPA at 0.6, milk and honey Flavora at 0.2, and a 1-on-1 pickle, the dill, at 2%. And the funny thing was, I actually found a recipe for making dill, like pickle flavored gummy worms today.
Yeah, he sent it to me, and I ignored it because he's an
Oh,
asshole.
I'm gonna make it just so I can taste this. Ooh, that tastes really pickly. Want to try it? Oh, you can't taste that? That's too bad. It was dill.
At least Funky Monk agrees with me.
Fuck you.
Rocky, she made me push that all the way to 14% and couldn't taste it. This house stunk like a pickle factory, like a dill pickle factory. It's so
Hi,
bad.
Tabitha.
Hey, Tabitha.
Yo, I need to make those homemade dill pickles. My uncle gave me the recipe for them, but there's so much work involved, dude. Like, just so much fucking work involved in making those things and getting all the ingredients. You have to use fresh dill and like it's like what you have to do to the jars and everything. It's just
Fresh dill's
all
easy in the
pain
summertime. It
ass.
takes like no time to grow it. Or if you get an
Yeah.
arrow garden, you could grow it within a few days.
Yeah.
A
I'm
week,
gonna have
a week or
I'm gonna
two.
have to grow some. I'm gonna check out
Not
my
the other
wintergreen
thing we
plants
use to
outside.
grow
I was gonna say my
arrow-
wintergreen plants should come in really good this year. Last year they kind of came up, but not great.
I planted them in the back of the house here. Fucking so many deer and animals around, so they like eating everything.
Mm-hmm. I've been contemplating what fencing to put up because you want something that looks halfway decent too.
Arrow Garden went out of business.
Yeah, arrow garden. I don't have arrow garden. I do have 2 arrow gardens, but I got the tilt top right here. That one works really good, and there's like 2 other ones in the other room.
You actually have 3 arrow gardens because that small one is also arrow garden.
The small. Oh yeah, the small one is. That's one of their last models. Yep. That's the one I actually got the seed starting tray too. But then I also have a lot of
Guanabana?
You're
Guanabana.
drinking
What the
some
fuck is a
guavana.
can?
I can't do it.
Guanabana. Guanabana.
Guanabana.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Guanabana.
Guavana.
Do-do-do-do.
Yep.
Guanabana.
And I have a bunch of deep well.
I hate you guys.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Deep well hydroponics. Or deep yeah.
What is a can of Guanabana by
It's
Foco?
I've seen it. I know it's
Oh, okay. Sour sop juice.
yeah, soursop juice.
Okay. Yeah.
you go de Guanabana.
I buy the mango ones, the mango nectar of those, and they're fucking delicious. Those and the Goyas.
These is what talking about. Foco, soursop nectar. There you go.
I'm gonna
100%
have to
good.
pick one of those up.
I would give it a try.
The mango nectar one is fucking delicious. I've never had that one though. I'm gonna have to pick it up. The mango nectar is literally like you cut open a nice fresh mango and just squeezed all the juice out of it. It's fantastic.
What has everybody been doing so far this wonderful year? I did see a nice post today that someone had the free trial period of 14 days that expired and they'd like to return 2025 to its owner. That was kind of an interesting post. I kind of liked it. We have had one of those 14-day trials as well. All kinds of weird issues going on here at the house.
I've been trying to return 2020 for like fucking 4 years now.
Yeah,
We've
that
already
year,
had
that year there, I was supposed to be erased from memory.
We've already had a snowstorm in the middle of 80-degree weather and then back to 80-degree weather.
We're supposed to get hit with a nasty snowstorm tomorrow.
Are you sure that really happened? Because you have a pretty good knot on your head. Are you positive that really happened?
And then it's supposed to be 10. It's supposed to be like 10 to 15 below all this week.
Yep.
Which I'm not looking forward to, with like
Today,
50-mile-per-hour winds.
Today got up to 37 today and rainy. Hey, that surprised me. It's been like freezing weather all week long this past week.
But then we have a winter advisory from like tomorrow morning until Monday morning.
Yeah, so it's all that nice rain from today is supposed to turn to freezing ice, black ice tonight. So
yeah, that's gonna be a fun trip up there Monday. Mm-hmm. I might have to cancel it if it's too bad.
Fuck you, Bob. I like that, Kapop.
Fuck you, Bobo. Fuck you all, Bobo. Fuck you all too.
Or you could just have a garden in your house, like, you know, Steven.
Yeah.
A nice little, you know, there's a lot of plants in that place. I like it.
Yeah, and they're all in 2 spots.
Is that just 2 spots? It looks like more.
Yeah, it's like a half wall that divides the kitchen right there. They're like sitting on top of the little ledge of it, and then the ones on the way back are in the windowsill of the kitchen.
I like it though. It adds some greenery, plus it gives you some oxygen in your house. Yeah. Which is good because you have so many dogs in the house that they just suck the oxygen out of it. And I'm sure if you give them the wrong food, the gas they give off needs a place to be recycled at.
Yeah.
Because our dogs do the same thing. We have found out that one of these 2 dogs is pretty lactose intolerant.
Yeah, my old one's like your old one was. Now it's stinking our room out bad. Yep.
Now, these ones are pretty good, but we made a mistake of giving them some ice cream the other day, thinking, they'll be fine. No. One of them did okay. One of them did not.
Poor Kato must be lactose intolerant because he just got so sick.
Oh, Rocky, shingles is fucking terrible, man. My dad had it. That shit's painful as a motherfucker.
Sharon had that shit, man. It was fucking bad.
Yeah,
Rocky.
If you had chicken pox, the shingles virus is inside you. It lays dormant.
Yeah, and I get older. I had chicken pox twice.
I've never had it. I've never had it. Hopefully I don't get it, because the later on in your life that you do get it, they say it's much worse.
Oh yeah,
and your chances of getting it
can be deadly.
Yeah. And if you've had chicken pox twice, like we did, like I did when I was younger, and I think Cassie says she did too, my chances of getting shingles is higher.
I was around people who had chicken pox too, and I just never caught it. It's fucking strange.
I had it the one time.
I got every other sickness under the sun. I was always fucking sick as a kid.
I got like a really mild case when I was like 3, and they said because it was so mild, I possibly would get it again. So when I was in like 3rd grade, when it was going around the school, I got it like so bad. I was so sick. I almost ended up in the hospital.
So what happened to me? I had a mild case when I was like kindergarten, 1st grade, sometime around then. And then around 3rd grade, I had this like, looked like a pimple on my back that popped. Well, my mother gave me a bath, and like Epsom salt bath, thinking, you know, to help with it because it looked pretty deep and you're nervous. Well, that just spread it all over my damn body, and I was itchy as hell by the next morning and covered from head to toe. That was bad. That was horrible. That's when we realized, hey, you can get a shit twice. Yeah, thank you.
See what Rocky said? Said I used to do some roofing. I think that's where I got it.
Yep. Yeah, shingles. Exactly. Hey, Rocky, if you had shingles, you know, I need a few replaced up here. You could just come over here.
I'm sorry.
You should just go with a metal roof.
I mean, I know it's sucky, but happy belated birthday.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Tabitha. Happy birthday,
that's
though.
bad. I don't know if I can.
Live day long, happy life.
He deserves to get it from the pickle vape.
Yeah, of course he does, because he didn't rename it Jerkin' My Gherkin.
Jesus. Gherkin jerkin?
Nice, Mallory.
Mallory, we're talking about shingle or chicken pox.
Yeah, she said she was patient 0 and gave it to the whole class.
Oh, I thought she was talking about like some sort of other transmitted
Weird
disease.
dungeon shit.
Yeah.
No, she's patient 0 for the zombie apocalypse.
Like
it's not over yet.
From all the leather straps and the bondage gear that she wears.
Patient
They're
0
great
for the zombie
also weird
apocalypse. It
zombies.
hasn't quite spread all across the globe yet.
Male is a carrier monkey.
Mal is a carrier monkey.
Well, he used 2 L's. That's bullshit.
Well, that's because Mallory is spelt with 2 L's, and she's given him shit for not using 2 L's before. So
I'm still saying male. Okay, I don't care.
Yeah, like I said,
I like it better that
a
way.
reminder for anyone who wasn't here earlier, month of February or March, use AFL at checkout. Card of $75 or more, you'll be entered into a it'll be happen on this show, but there'll be a randomizer for the number of the order, not the number of the person, that unless they give permission later to say who they are. One
And you
through
get
whatever for
entered-
orders, and you can get entered more than once if you put in more than one order for $75. If you're going to order $150, don't order one order 2. It's free shipping either way, and you get 2 chances. It's not per person. So that's for my birthday. What I asked for my birthday is to help you guys get something else, some more free money.
So you're ordering anyway. Now you have a chance at winning $100 free. Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Taffies, I think. Toffees.
Nope.
and
Next
barks?
week. Next week
Is that what that
is
is? Oh no, it's single source.
single source
Yeah.
because it's the last Saturday of the month. Weirdly, but that's because the first Saturday of next month is the first. So that's single source. So there will be giveaways next week too.
I prefer orangutan, Rocky.
See,
Not
now
as
that
tough.
would be sweet. You win a giveaway of $20. So you really only have to spend $55 to get entered, and then you got your $20 worth of winnings. That's cool.
Yep. Exactly. It would be cool
Does it
if you
work
won.
that way?
Yeah, it still would be a $75 order. I believe it would work. Whether you pay for a
Yeah.
gift card or not, that's just your payment method. That's not your cart's still a $75 cart.
Yeah.
Not that it'd have to be after the discount code of that $275. That's the trick. Faces of Death. What? What's going on? I'm kind of getting nervous here. The plop's coming up with Faces of Death. Next thing it'll be 1,000 Ways to Die. It's like, what's going on here?
I
Hold
don't
on.
know. Rocky recently tried gorilla and it tasted like monkey.
Don't watch the video.
Don't watch the video.
Why? You're just gonna see Tim
Oh.
dressed up
Oh,
as the girl
also-
from The Ring.
I did say February and March. That way there, if you have to get an order in soon, it'll count. But if you can wait until March, or you want to wait until March, you can. Or if you order every month, get more than one order if you give them $75 or more. So
Do not seek the treasure.
I can't wait to see how many people get entered and if someone wins that. I think that's a great one. $100.
Tim is so do they get your so it's either use that or use the discount code, right?
That is the
'Cause
discount code. That will be
the
the
discount code is AAFL.
Yeah, it'll still be the discount code. It's
So
just
does it have to be 75 after the discount?
It'd have
or
to be
before?
after discount.
Okay, so
yeah.
you got to do like an $85 order to knock it down.
But whatever it is, yeah, you get it has to be 75 after. But when you're, so to add a flavoring or two or whatever, or a bottle. But you get it $75 or more, you're entered. You don't have to do anything special.
Clearing things up, because I know somebody will do an order and say, "Oh, my order was $75," but then they put the discount code in and it'll drop it down to like 65.
Right. It's got to be
and then
75.
it won't get entered. So
Yeah.
Rocky just dropped another recipe.
But
Rocky,
it's
watermelon,
nice.
cucumber, and mint goes fantastic together. I don't know if that's what you did here, but
Cucumber syrup. Cucumber from VTA, cooling agent, 0.5. Maybe that's 23. Cucumber VTA at 2.5. Golden syrup VTA at 2.5. Wild melon flavora at 0.2. And wintergreen TPA at 1.5.
I am extremely intrigued.
I am. I'm trying to think this one through. It's another interesting. The night has been like the ones that you can't. I'm gonna have to try some of these because they're not gonna work to try and think it through. See, like this. That's exactly cucumber. That's.
I'm not sure about this one, Rocky. I would try it. I think I'm out of golden syrup though. I'm gonna have to.
Out of
find
golden
some more.
syrup. That's sacrilegious. No, it's
How
actually.
was that, Rocky? It's weird because you have the sweetness from the golden syrup
That's what I'm thinking. Sweetness, a little
and the
cooling
wild
there.
melon. The freshness from the which cucumber did you use? Vape Train?
Vape Train. I don't know Vape Train. I have it, but I don't know it that well.
I have Cap, I have FA, and I have Swaggies.
I have VTA, but I don't remember. I don't even know if I tested it, to be honest with you.
Caps is very good. FA is very good. All three of the cucumbers I have are great.
I don't
Never
quite
had
get
Vape
cucumber
Train's
from any of them, though. I don't quite get cucumber. I do get something in that realm.
Well, how you gonna get a fucking cucumber?
That's just it. You
It's-
can't.
It's such a light flavor to begin
It
with
is.
anyway.
That's the problem is when
Emulating that it's just kind of like a crisp freshness. It's almost like a pear.
right. You don't. That's the problem with these cucumbers. They're more the juicy side. You don't really get
Yeah.
the crispness. The crispness is missing. Like it doesn't have that crisp, fresh taste. It's like a cucumber that might have like
Cucumbers-
softened up a little bit.
Cucumbers are one of my favorite things to eat, man. Chop
Yeah, we
it
just
up,
had cucumber salad today.
Either just put salt on it or even white vinegar. Just white
We used
vinegar.
what was it? Red wine
So
vinegar.
what I do is I cut it up, and then we have
Yeah.
some radishes, so I cut that up in it. Put just a little tiny bit of mayonnaise with some red wine vinegar, little garlic and herb, a little salt, some
I'll have to
ranch
try that.
powder.
I'll have to try that.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Fuck yeah.
We had.
There are so many carbs in dressings that we just use mayonnaise because there's no carbs in it. Just a little bit of mayonnaise and a little bit of vinegar to do our.
There's no carbs in mayo.
No. I think there is
Well,
in
yeah,
mayo,
it's just-
but there
it's
isn't in
just what-
mayonnaise.
It's just what, egg and vinegar. And
Yeah, I think it's just
couple other
mostly
things.
egg and vinegar, and I think the commercial versions probably have different, preservatives. But
Yeah, and 18 different seed oils.
cucumber sandwiches are good. They are. Tomato sandwiches
I
are better.
love-
Cucumber tomato sandwiches are really good too.
Cucumber
Actually,
is literally one of my favorite
my-
things to eat.
my
and they're great
favorite-
for you.
My favorite type of cucumber salad is simple: salt, pepper, mayo, a little bit of vinegar, stir it up with some cucumbers and tomatoes. That's my favorite cucumber salad. Simple, easy, yum.
Yo,
That's what I grew
right
up on. That's what I grew up on.
Right here.
Dude, I want a cucumber sandwich now.
Right here.
Just some
That's-
toast, your cucumber, just a little salt and pepper.
I am so happy I found that video on my first search. That video is fucking awesome. It's only like 59 seconds long. It's like this Jamaican guy
So for 59 seconds,
singing
everybody's
about a
gone.
cucumber. It's amazing.
Everybody's gone for 59 seconds. Thank you, Bob.
It's incredible. Yo, it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm telling you, it's great. You gotta listen to that. Cucumber.
But yeah, I like that we got some really interesting mixes tonight. Nothing boring, It's been a long time since we had a boring mix, actually. I mean, even simple flavors are good. We went over the ones for the was it last week? Was when we went over the beginner
The
recipes.
simple mixes, yeah.
Simple, flavorful. You can make a powerful flavor mix. And we didn't eat, nobody really went into the wild melon really heavy last week, but wild melon is a really good one to start with a simple mix. You can start with a one, add something you think might taste good with it. It probably will if it's a good flavor.
A wild melon with crisp citrus soda from
Yep.
Swaggy is
Wild melon,
such a great fucking
wild melon,
combination.
or there's one from well, actually the yellow watermelon I think was one of the ones that Frank recommended in the Soda Stream.
Yeah.
As well.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, a lot of those flavors really work great in the Soda Stream. Nice and refreshing too. So don't
Good in Soda Stream.
yeah, the melon ones are great in the Soda Stream. Melon and the cucumber would probably work well too because they're really juicy. They're gonna like make it even more palatable. A little wild melon in there. Oh, yum. Little yellow watermelon. Mm.
No
No
more
I bet you
melons,
my
please.
easier flavorful melon recipe. Put that in the Soda Stream. You'd probably be in love with it. Honestly, I have a feeling it would work in the Soda Stream. That mix.
I have a problem.
Now you're craving stuff.
By the huh?
Craving stuff.
No. By the end of every show that we do, I end up with a green thumb. What do you think I've been sitting here doing during this show, Tim?
Why do you use your fingers?
What are you, animal?
Because I pick it up and I put it on the thing and I kind of crush it up a little better and then I shove it in.
We have technology.
Whoa.
You
Whoa.
have to touch it, Tim, to put it
No,
in
you
the
don't.
phone.
Never
No, you
ball it
don't.
up and shove it in.
Mm. I take the
One of
little
those
scoopy
never
thing,
hards.
use it, and then push it in with it. I never touch it with my hands.
That and this stuff is kind of dry, so it doesn't work in the grinder as well. So I break it up with my fingers because it's just easier. on my
Somebody
hands.
should try a watermelon custard. I think it would work.
Maybe in
You
vape.
should go for it, Bob.
Try it, Bob. I mean, I'd be interested if it
I'm
does
not a
work.
fan of custards, but
He doesn't like custards, Tim. That's why I said go for it, Bob.
So
knowing he
why
wasn't
did he say to try it then?
dude, it's a fucking weird
It
thing.
is
could be
pretty
really
much a
good.
Dr. Green Thumb situation, but I just don't understand why she's using her fingers to touch it. I don't.
You know, if you use like a watermelon taffy,
Well, if you go taffy, yeah. Yep.
I'm
Taffy, I can
saying.
see that. Yeah, because
What
you
I'm
already
saying.
got a little bit of vanilla like to it from the taffy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of course, you're
So you
going to
think-
want to use custard, premium custard from FA.
Yeah, you don't want
no.
that. You don't want egginess in it.
No.
I don't think egginess would go
No,
well.
I
with
think you'd be better off with like one of the vanilla custards. One vanilla custard. As
Not
much as
Cap.
for most people, Cap would probably work best. But if you're sensitive to that Cap and get pepper, then obviously you need a different alternative. But I think the
No,
Cap
I-
would
I-
work for most people.
Isn't Cap heavy on the egginess?
No, no, it's just vanilla.
It's been,
Premium is
like,
probably one of
fucking
the- one of
10
the more
years since
eggy.
I've
Yes,
vaped it,
exactly,
so-
Duchess.
If it's turning up green, you might want to get that checked out. Just saying.
Froggy dropped another one.
Isn't that what happened to your toe, Cassie? Didn't it turn green or something?
Mega
Nah, it wasn't.
Love the
Well,
name.
I mean, a little green.
Yeah.
Speaking of Salt in the Road, they're prepping. They're going up right by me now, Salt in the Road.
Yeah, I can hear him.
MAGA Chud Watermelon. Us or
Hi,
US.
Uncle Paul.
MAGA Chud. This doesn't sound really good, actually. American Bubblegum from Mullenberry at 3. Okay, good.
Hey,
Big
Dusty,
Watermelon from Mullenberry, 3%. That would actually work with that, yeah. Fuji Apple from FA at 0.5. Wetting it up a little bit. Honeydew TPA at 1. Interesting. I mean, 1%, probably not too bad. You don't want to turn up too much. Sweet Marble Watermelon from Cap at 2. And Sweetness Flavora at 0.5. It'd be mostly watermelon. Now, honeydew would be my worries if that punches through too much. I think you're good
Hey,
with the apple.
Dusty.
Mad. Watermelon gumballs.
I can see that working good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try that one, Rocky.
Yeah, the only thing I'd even worry about punching through would be the honeydew. The honeydew can punch through in some things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That honeydew is pretty freaking potent sometimes.
The toe was gone before the welder trip there, buddy, but nice try, Dick Nose.
Yeah, she lost the second one to the welder. First one, Tim just got hungry.
I'm only missing one.
I tried to
Not
save
two.
the first one. I
Yeah,
tried.
because you wanted to petrify it and put it on a chain around my neck.
So you'd always have your all 10 toes? I like the theory. The doctor didn't. He said something about it being biohazard, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah, no, that was really, really gnarly ulcer. That was gross.
Yeah, I would say, Rocky, you wouldn't want to go any higher. 1%, I would be a little worried about coming through. Anything higher, you're almost guaranteed.
Uncle Paul, get your ass in here. You said you were going to be late, not miss the whole damn show.
He's probably tipsy. Barely typing chat. He's typing Tony, but he was actually still trying to type someone else's name. I think he's trying to type Tommy, and he hit Tony because he doesn't know how. He's so messed up.
Oh, he Paulified his name? Oh, he's got to put the little one to bed first.
Aw.
Excuses.
Hey. He's
Oh.
Daddy Paulie.
Dude, all you do is tell her to go lay down and you fucking turn your knob on your fucking nap time. It sprays right into the room. Kid's out for like 14 hours.
No, he doesn't use that on the kids. That's just for you. Yep,
His guests.
he's sipping on some whiskey.
Some Canadian whiskey, nonetheless. Okay, which Canadian whiskey matters?
Crown.
It's Crown. I'm down. Crown is sweet, though. Really sweet whiskey.
Fucking like sugar high.
It is. It's super sugary.
Speaking of which, we should stop at the liquor store Monday on the way home, too.
You should.
I've never been a fan of whiskey. More of a rum guy.
I like
Dark
both.
rum.
Captain Coke.
I like them both.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Sure, Paul.
Bullshit.
Gotcha.
Liar. Paul's drinking Steel Reserve Pounders. Double fisting it.
Keystone Light.
Knob Creep Smoked Maple. Ooh.
That sounds good.
No, we picked up some coconut milk and we have some pineapple juice, so we got to pick up some coconut rum so we can make some pina coladas. And because
That's how it's on her
coconut
mind.
rum.
If Tim likes penis colada, dun, dun,
All right. Yeah, I'll open that up, Rocky.
dun.
All right.
And we got to get some whiskey so we can
Pina
try that whiskey
colada.
mix he made.
So we got the official 2025 monthly community mix along. Be an official mix along thread. Not sure what are going for hashtag right now or ELR January mix. Something might work maybe. Result of the first randomizer in the profile Pink Lemonade, which ironically, guess what? A couple people made that tonight. So remember, no rules whatsoever. Whatever flavors you want. All I'll be asking, it makes sense. I mean, as a blueberry lemonade isn't going to be pink, lol. Have fun, ask questions, share, and thank you for playing along. Ask questions. This is not like the regular contest. Literally, you're allowed to ask if you have questions about it. Maybe get some of the new mixers involved a little bit more, which would be nice. We are getting more of the new mixers in. Let's help them out. Shrimp and coconut milk tomorrow. Rocky. Yeah. How long does it take to get to you? Yeah. What time and how long does it take to get to you?
I think he lives in a state that's like 3 miles across, so it shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, I don't think he's that far from me. Get
Just
there in a day.
beware that we will have 2 huskies with us because we cannot leave those dogs here alone because we'll have the cops called because they'll just be whining and howling and
Yeah, they're needy.
crazy.
They're
I
just
pick
gonna
one of
eat the
my mixes
bunny.
in.
They can't get to the bunny.
You
Not to
don't
mention,
think-
they're a little nervous around the bunny. Bunny rules.
Like the first
Bunny
time that
drools.
Kato went to sniff the bunny, Tim kind of tapped him on the nose and told him no, and now he gives her a wide berth.
Except for yesterday. They were nosing each other, nose to nose.
I think Kato's gonna be her new Max.
Yep. They seem to be bonding. Although she does not like the fact he wants to hop up on the couch with us and has more than
No,
once.
because she said, you're too close to my daddy, and this is my bed, bitch.
Yeah. The winner for sure. Good job, Kerplop. It's that extra kerplop of flavor you put in there that makes it better. Got it.
So it's got a little corn in it.
Yeah, it's got a little corn.
Kerplop,
Little corn plop. Yep.
kerplop.
Yeah, get those mixes in. Try it. Do something. Keep it up. Keep going things. We will. Oh, announcements coming up. It's soonish. Another thing that should be mentioned. Okay. So for fun and just to have him on because I miss him, Grim Green will be on with us soon. And he's going to come. He's working on thinking of some more uncommon profiles, not his standard profiles. Try and come along and mix along with. And then what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a contest situation, give you guys time to develop, pick some of the best ones. The panel will help pick out some of the best flavors of that come out of this, and we'll mix them up and send them to them, have them try them. So that'll be happening soon with Nick. Already talking to him about it. Just got to figure out the time that he can come on. It might be on the regular show, or if the schedule's quicker to get him on special slot instead, we might have to do that, but I'm sure he'll try to make the regular show, but it just depends on his schedule. I know it's been busy lately, and he's got a lot of advocacy stuff going on.
The whole thing, we got to talk to Casey and figure it out because Nick doesn't even know what the fuck.
Okay, we're gonna be honest. That's actually probably what'll happen. That's what happened the last 2 times. Is Casey was better
AKA,
at
I need to
straightening-
talk to Casey because Tim doesn't know what the fuck is going on either.
Let's be honest. She is better. That's what she does. She schedules for things for people, and sometimes Nick needs that help in that realm. So it's unfortunate, but yeah, I miss him. Just a foreshadow warning. There's a couple things that tend to happen. One, we get talking before the show a lot, and sometimes the show starts a few minutes late. Usually, ladies trying to get a hold of me. Addie's not going to be here probably this time, so that won't help that much.
It was almost 15 minutes late last time, and Addie and I are both like, hello, you guys, you gotta start. You're late. It's like freaking quarter after. What the fuck are you doing?
First
Hello?
disclaimer, that could happen. We do get chatty because we just hang
chat's
out.
like going nuts. Like, what the hell happened? Why is the show started?
And there's a good chance that at some point during the show, there'll be a truth butter like advocacy session because we can't help it. There's a few of us that can't get together without having those sessions. And yeah, it happens. And there's been a lot going on. I mean, the whole situation going on at the Supreme Court, and the fact Nick got to go. And honestly, haven't really been one-on-one in a situation where I could really talk to him about it. And I am curious about what happened at the thing, like what it was like and everything, being at the Supreme Court hearing thing. I kind of think that was kind of cool.
But if you are watching, because he has admitted he watches sometimes in the background, I am going to give you shit, sir. Just so you know, Mr. Green. Send in your planet globes and I'll show him my ass.
Yeah, he's not good about
You
actually sending.
specifically asked me to put in the thing, in parentheses, bunny, because you wanted bunny pictures, and I sent them to you, and you still haven't shown them.
Don't forget, assignment Planet Globe or assignment Planet assignment America, whatever. When you put in submissions this week, put in your jankiest, most messed up Frankenstein setups you can. Barbara and I are on board with this. We're going to push this thing and try and get it so people start doing this once in a while just for fun and see if Nick even notices the difference between something that's put together as a joke Frankenstein setup and a real good setup, because we wonder about this.
But Barbara wants to make sure people put that it's an advocate for liberty's fault in it so that Nick knows who to blame.
This combo will go back into that. Thanks to Duchess reminding me that, yeah, my stealth setup of the Titan on top of the clutch has to go back in. Yeah.
I am just saying. He's been on here before.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like hanging out with Nick. His first ever interview show with me, I'm on here. We had all kinds of audio issues, and I deleted it. I just did. It was so bad. We didn't know it.
And then it was him and Addie on with Tim doing an advocacy show, and that was just...
It's fun.
Hey, what's going on Monday, Dusty? Got some excitement going on?
Can't wait for Monday. That sounds interesting. I don't know what's going on Monday. Other than Fruit by the Foot here is getting her foot checked out.
Oh, yeah. No more Biden. That's right.
Oh, yeah. The 20th. What is it? We're going to put the right... We're playing the hokey pokey. We're putting the right in and taking the left out. Right? Yeah. We'll see how it works out.
Please don't, Funky Monk.
It's good and bad to every administration. We'll see how this goes. I'm ready for a change over the last administration. I'll say that. Just not much was done well. Nothing really happened.
Echo Dub.
Oh, we're not good enough for Echo Dub. He'll only show up if Nick.
Don't you dare send that asshole a link. Fuck him.
But yeah, in the end, it'll be like the panel we'll randomly get together and we'll work on it and try and pick some of the better recipes. The ones we think that we also know that there's some known parts of what Nick likes and doesn't like with some of these recipes. So that might be a factor in picking them as well, because I know I've been working with him for a while on some of these weird palette things he's got. I know a couple of them he might mention. Hopefully surprise me and give me a whole new list. That'd be more fun, but we'll find out. I think it'll be fun to have him on.
That Sunday again, so that when we send him shit, that will be steeped, because he's got to try that one. Because as much as he loves boysenberry shit, when they go
I'll join
there,
only for Bob.
See? All right, you're allowed on.
Bob's out, you're on. Got it. You're joining for Bob.
Good idea.
Come on, tag in. Boop.
Yeah, it'll be a fun episode though, having him on. Plus, he does get in there and get some of the more worldwide testing done for liquids. I mean, I've gotten lucky enough to try the fluid. That was interesting. I gotta give the guys credit still for sending a completely different setup of liquids. The fluid line, nothing was boring. It was all very unique. I like that. Yeah, we'll see. I subbed only, Bob. There you go.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, so that blueberry lemon cheesecake that I mixed up a few months ago, I just picked it up randomly the other day and rewicked and started vaping it again. It's steeped out really, really nice.
Nice.
Like I just started vaping it yesterday and it's already half gone.
Good. It smelled good. I've been smelling that in the air.
I've also been a little extra stressed because I know that I'm gonna get a shot in my eye now ahead of time. So I'm stressing the fuck out about it.
I was stressing out over getting my Ozempic again, and they're causing issues. Got good news. Went and stopped by the office while I was at the hospital yesterday, getting my cortisone shots, and hey, it'll be fixed. It's supposed to be all done this week. It's just because of the delay of the main company. So it's like, okay, all right. It's hard.
You
It's
feeling
hard when
better
because
today, Tim?
the last 3 like years have been stressful for that. So I get stressed out when it isn't working right. It's like no, 3 years have been hell. Yeah, the shoulders feel better today. I had my shoulders done because they were starting to hurt this time of year. If anybody doesn't know, I did have 2 rotator cuff surgeries. So yeah, my shoulders do have a little bit of an issue. Not as bad as my knees, which I go back the end of February for those. So football is fun. So is smashing. So is a Snapple bottle on a covered bridge and stopping a bike from 35 mile an hour to 650 dual sport bike. It feels great. Bent the handlebars a little bit, drove it home like that with a limp arm, but yeah, it was fun.
I've seen the bridge because he took me up there and showed me because we went to Rutland to get egg rolls.
Big ass supports, and I stopped myself on one of them. That hurt.
I want to go to Rutland. I want egg rolls.
Korean egg rolls.
You want egg rolls, Tim wants wings.
Mm.
I actually made egg rolls. What was it
Yeah,
last
I'm
week?
Rocky, but I mean, I'm still here. Hey, the
What do you
good
think
news.
happens when you turn 69 years old for the 18th year in a row, Rocky?
The good news,
No,
Rocky,
he's
is
gonna be
I am literally
Oh, yeah, he has to be
my
at 69.
orthopedic
That's
my
what it was.
orthopedic orthopedic gives me the shots every time. I'm his favorite patient. He doesn't need to use a numbing cream on me. He doesn't have to use a Novocaine shot on me because the pain's so much less than it used to be. Just go in or root around. It hurts a little bit, but hey, I'm in and out in like 10 minutes. Done. Once I get it back there and he gets this stuff on me, I'm done. Nice. You know, he goes, everybody else I have to do all this, and they usually squirm. They move around a lot. And I just get it over with. Let's go. In fact, we talk about like he just had a new baby 4 months ago and as a toddler too. And we usually talk about the kids and the dogs and the rabbit. Yeah. While I'm getting shots in my arm that usually most people
I see.
scream about. Oh, you got one from, yes. Oh, I did miss this one, Steve. Oh, I had it too. I am sorry. Kiwi melon from Steve-O. Yeah. Cantaloupe Flavora at 1.5. Golden Kiwi Flavora 1.25. Honeydew from Wonder Flavors at 3. Honeydew Melon from Flavor Jungle 0.5. Kiwi from FA at 2. That's good for juiciness. Super Sweet from Cap at 0.5. I don't see this not working. It's going to be a really nice. This is not going to be a dry vape in any way, shape, or form. So
He already had some, Bob.
I don't have honeydew
Never
melon
watched.
from Flavor Jungle. How was that one?
thinking I might be missing that one too. I think I might be missing that one. I'm missing. It says I'm missing one. I'm pretty sure that's
Right.
is either that or I might be missing the cantaloupe. Let me double check.
It's probably a flavor that Jungle Flavor.
I'm actually
doesn't
missing
sell.
both of those. I have the kiwi from FA. I do have that. I don't know why it's showing out as missing, but yeah, I'm missing a cantaloupe and a honeydew. I'm honeydew melon. But the honeydew from Wonder Flavors is really juicy.
They still have it.
Golden kiwi is.
Very rich and green honeydew.
Green honeydew. Really green. Okay.
It's pretty awesome, Bob. Fleshy.
Ashy.
Yeah.
All right, so
it's pink
apparently
on
when
the
we go
inside?
down for the coconut milk shrimp, you're gonna get a milk and honey massage from Rocky because he said you need one. Trusted him. And you know, I am not gonna do that shit, so he must be offering.
Be careful, Rocky.
collagen
Tim
might be in
tends to
order.
roll over.
Jesus Christ. Actually, it is good though. It's nice. This guy is good too. The one I had before, the first guy, they switched out doctors for me, random, just because of scheduling. And since I got on with this, it's basically a team. It's the same nurse usually and the doctor. And he, you know how you got some people that have like the magic touch and they can do things perfectly when they put in shots and doesn't hurt bad. He's good. The other guy would scrape scrape against the cartilage occasionally. Now that hurts. They get too close to the cartilage. But yeah, he does good.
See, he just put hands in the chat. He really is offering to give you the massage. Perfect. You keep asking me for a massage, and I tell you no because my
Not
hands
gonna
hurt
deny
too much.
coconut shrimp, especially if it's handmade coconut shrimp. Not store bought. Yum. I haven't had like
Rocky. Rocky, hopefully you're wearing the shades that you're wearing in your picture. Because if not, you're gonna get injured.
Rocky's Magic Rub and Tug Pick is open for business.
Oh my god, I saw that. I was gonna ignore it. Thank you for bringing it up.
You're welcome.
Boy.
When he finishes, he
my
says,
finger.
"Me love you long time,"
Ugh, my
and then
finger.
hands you
And
an iPad
I just saw.
with
Did
the
you see?
tips on it.
Did you see Stevie? He's like, I'm so jealous. I'm too far away from there.
Steven's like, I know I should move to the
I'm trying to get
Northeast.
my headache to stop, man. Well, fucking been hurting all day.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I know. I don't either.
Not the concussion or nothing. No, wouldn't do anything. I remember that one. That actually does look very similar to the big scab I had on top of my head when I hit that damn hook. And even as a teenager, you're resilient back then, and I was messed up for a few days.
my
That hurt
God.
a lot.
Dude, he wasn't even a teenager. A few years ago, when you stood up under the dumpster and knocked your head on that, you had a big fucking gash like that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that too.
I tried to get you to
well,
go
you know
in
what it
'cause
is?
you needed stitches.
Where it hooks on the front, they hook on in the parts in the front that they hook onto those things. I stood right up underneath the one where the edge is. Oh, that hurt. It hurt. I remember that. Although I still say,
fucking fetch with the goddamn dog and that tennis ball.
although that still wasn't as bad as that damn tow hook. Because it was one of those old tow hooks, those big sons of guns that weighed probably about 50 pounds for just the hook. Yeah, did not feel good. Jerking your gherkin, what the?
He needs a neon sign out front of Rocky's Magic Rub and Tug.
Need help.
Flash.
By the way, I'll
Oh,
probably continue this, by the way, with just for random because it's fun to see. But actually, any money comes in super chats is always going to be rolled over into the extra giveaways when they come out. That's all that'll happen with it. But it is fun to do. I mean, and plus it's a good way to see if anyone really people really want to get into the after show at some point. This one here, I didn't expect a lot of response to. It's more for, something summary for the Australians and the Kiwis out there. Rocky's dying here. He'd rather go shingle a roof right now, I'm pretty sure. I'm glad he's feeling better. That actually makes me
Man, you guys
worried.
are bad.
Speaking of, might be, and it's supposed to happen soon, so I'm going to mention it because I'm kind of excited about this. There might be something to show off from Addy Tooney next week. Might be.
Yeah.
There might be something coming special for Cassie and I to show off from Addy Tooney for some of his, he's showing how crafty this guy is. Things he did before he got into modifying vapes, he's starting to get back into them, and I absolutely love what I saw. So, yeah, hopefully, cross your fingers that happens this week because it's supposed to go out on Monday, and if it does, we'll have it by next weekend. I love Addy. Yeah.
And, Tim showed me the picture and it's beautiful. And he asked if we would wear them. And I said, I'll never take it off except for when I'm taking a shower so it doesn't get ruined.
It's not as dirty as it sounded by what she just said, just saying. But yeah, just Addy's doing good. He's getting into some old hobbies and stuff to try and help him cope with things he's dealing with and just, things going on at home and trying to hit and bit some of those old hobbies again. No one can go through this forever here without the anxiety building up and needing a break. A lot of it. And, that's just, it happens.
There's just something special about getting some from Addy. And that's why this sits on my Addy stand right in front of my monitor. So I see it every time I'm in here.
Mine are over there. All my Addy stuff is on the coffee table. And on my desk.
But I don't want to use it because I don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah, that's not the one from Addy. Okay, yeah. No, and
I have a drip tip from Addy on my my Pulse Mini.
Duchess and I got well, not matching, different colors, but we got some modified TM squareds from Addie when we were at Addie's lair, which is the coolest damn thing. Duchess actually got to spin wire in Addie's lair. That was amazing. I'm telling you what, that was one of the best experiences in vape of my life. I mean, I will say vape rallies in DC were up there. It was more enjoyable the first time when I wasn't so involved. The second time it was hot as hell, and
he forgot his speech that I spent 3 hours writing.
I have a good excuse. It was a stressful ride there, okay, with what was going on at home, but yeah. At the same time, yeah, it was, but we did what we could, and hey, with the Supreme Court hearing thing going on, all that Supreme Court stuff, we might actually see some movement on that yet and fixed. Cross your fingers. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here for the night and relax and take it easy. And yeah, we'll be back Tuesday for new releases this time. Remember, it's gonna take 1 week off of the give Lady a break from chocolates for a week, and then we'll resume the chocolate series, volume 7, after the break with the new releases.
Did
Not a
you get
huge
to
new
Omega?
release. Omega's in the next one.
I was about to say that.
It is mixed.
Yeah.
It did smell good. I'll give you that.
We,
Oh,
we
I'm
knew
telling
that it
you,
was
dude.
mixed, but we couldn't remember if it was in 6 or 7. So
Yep.
So good.
It'll be just
so
foreshadowing on it. It is going to have some of the cakes in there, some of the major cakes, the red velvets,
you-
the lava cake, and different ones in it.
Hope you guys like it. Like all chocolates are very,
Subjective.
all right.
very
the thing-
subjective to
And the
each person.
thing I'm picking out with a single flavor testing is if there's off notes, and because it is a chocolate mix, did the chocolates cover the off notes? Did they actually add more minor off notes? That's what it'll have
most chocolates, especially a lot of the old ones, a lot of the TPAs and things are they're like almost like a Play-Doh. Like I get that Tootsie Roll thing, but it's not just Tootsie
It's kinda
Roll. It's like there's an
waxy-ish.
underlying Play-Doh taste to them. That's just fucking weird.
Yeah,
And you can cover it up in a mix, but
I'm still standing by. I can't believe how, in a single flavor test that we'd never done, finding out how many off notes are in Glamour chocolate. There's a
Oh my
reason
God.
why it doesn't always work.
Got that weird.
And all this time, it was one of my go-tos. It's like, maybe that was a mistake. Just saying.
Yeah,
But-
that was at the TFS.
I jumped the gun there while I was reading your message there, Ploppy. I took my cock out instead of my sock. I'm sorry.
All right, everybody have a good night. Enjoy your week. What's left of your weekend and your week, and we'll see some of you on Tuesday for the new releases. And if not, we'll be back here next week with single source recipes. There will be giveaways next week again. I'll be throwing in an extra giveaway myself once again. So let's do it. Let's have some fun. And the giveaway from me will be available for whatever one of the 3 major ones you want. I mean, DIY Canada, NOMS, or BCF. Because there are people that still can get NOMS, or if you want to do the workaround, you can still do it. It's worth it, but I agree with Fitty. Maybe do less orders, more and bigger ones, just to make it easier for you, so you don't have to fight with that workaround every single time. Yep. Take it easy, peace and love. Love you all. Really do. Love you, fam. Go ahead, Bob.
Hasta night night. Sayonara. Cha cha cha. Much love.
Bye.
Feel better, Duchess, and also take that out of your ass.